Hi, my name is Diana, the Dummy Cook, and today I have a very interesting class for you. Yes, it is St. Patrick's Day, so we're going to do green recipes, Irish recipes, of course. And we're going to do them with Iwona Santiago, as usual, Natalee Mahoney, as usual. But Natalee is visiting family in Australia, and she has in her family a long line of Thermomix team leaders, branch managers, consultants that have been doing this much longer than we have. So her sisters, Kate and Kylee, are joining us as well in this class, as well as her daughter Emma. Together, they're all going to do a soup, a bread, a risotto, and an Irish coffee, of course, St. Patrick's recipes, and they're going to share a lot of tips with you. So don't miss it. Are you wearing green? Come on, let's go to the class. Hi everyone, here we are with our class, a monthly class that we have at this point, right? And this time we have the theme St. Patrick's. We're going to be wearing green, some of us, but we're going to be cooking green recipes, Irish recipes sometimes, and we're going to give you a very, very international class because we have on one side Iwona Santiago she's joining us from Denver, but then we have our usual Natalee Mahoney that usually she's in Colorado, but this time she's visiting the family in Australia. So she's joining us with her daughter, Emma, her sisters, Kate and Kylee. Hi, guys. So Emma, you are a consultant over there in Australia, correct?
Yes, I am. I just joined recently.
That's awesome. We have so many generations because I hear that grandma is a branch manager, right? Is or was?
Yes.
She used to be a branch manager, exactly.
That's
She's
amazing.
retired now.
That's amazing. And then Kylee and Kate, you guys are team leaders, correct?
Yep. Yes.
That's perfect. And then Natalee has been everything from recipe developer, team leader, consultant, and everything all around, correct?
Everything Thermomix.
Everything Thermomix. That's awesome. So we have amazing experts here today. And again, we're going to do St. Patrick's Day recipe ideas. We're going to start with Iwona first, and then we're going to go down under. They allow me to say that. We're going to go down under so we can continue with the recipes, okay? Alrighty, so Iwona, you're it. Let us see what you got.
Okay. Hi, how are you? And welcome from Colorado. So as Diana said, we are having St. Patrick's Day cooking class. So everything green, like my shirt. So I'm making risotto with spinach and peas. It will be green. So let's see. Let's start. I will start my recipe with Parmesan cheese. So 2 ounces of Parmesan cheese, cut in the cubes. Okay, one more. See, I always buy Parmesan cheese in the bulk, and I will cut and grind so I always have fresh and I know what I need. So next, let's grind for 8 seconds on speed 10.
So we cannot even hear it, but she's going to go from the Parmesan cubes to powder.
Okay, done. Let's see the results. Okay. Next step is transfer the Parmesan cheese to the mixing bowl, which is I will make now, but I want to show you how grind beautifully.
Perfect.
It smells so nice and fresh. I love the smell.
Freshly grated.
Yes. Okay, a little more spread down. Okay. Let's place the mixing bowl, and next step, baby spinach. About 5 ounces of baby spinach. Okay, I wash. So probably will be all the spinach. Yeah.
Perfect. And I'm going to put the recipe in the chat.
Awesome. So okay, I have 5 food. Okay, let's go. See, even Thermomix marking for me. That is awesome. And I will chop for 15 seconds on speed 10. Let's go.
Okay. Thank you so much. So the recipe is called risotto with spinach and peas. I just put it in the chat, and yes, we're going to be able to do this at the same time. Later from Australia, we're going to be having Irish soda bread, zucchini soup, and Irish coffee. And also we're going to give you a tour of many other recipe ideas that you could be doing.
Really, look at in my green mixing bowl.
There you go.
Thermomix color, Thermomix green, right? So Next ingredients, onion. About 2 ounces of onion. I will put a little more. Okay, we have onion, 2 cloves of garlic. Here we go. Garlic, butter. Where's my plate with the butter? I had it in 1 second. Okay. I was replacing because I was trying to make picture before, so you know. And I forgot about that, my butter. 1 ounce of butter. Here we go. Unsalted butter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, done. Here we go. And extra virgin olive oil. Okay, about 1 ounce. And of course, I had that things inside and I didn't check before, but I am okay. Next, and chop for 3 seconds the onion, garlic, butter. So I will show you the results in the second, just for 3 seconds on speed 5.
Perfect. And yes, we want to see the result.
Mm-hmm. Yes, done. Okay. Smells nice, garlicky. See?
Nice.
So
yes.
now I will scrub down the all ingredients inside, and I will saute for 4 minutes. So we can go back to Natalee.
Okay, perfect. So you're gonna hit the saute button.
Yes, I will start the saute button and I will start.
Okay.
It's amazing, right? In 5 seconds, everything was chopped.
Everything was chopped? Yes.
Yes, and imagine just like chopping by knife.
Perfect. All right, so cover it. I want to see how you started.
Okay. Here we go.
It's so weird when we go on the side there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now you're sauteing.
Yes.
All right, we're going back to Australia. 1 second. There we go. Hi, Kylee. How you doing?
Hi everyone. Thanks for joining us today from Rockingham in Perth, Western Australia. Today we're making the zucchini soup, and I've just cubed up the zucchini ready to place into the mixing bowl. So we're doing guided cooking. We're just going to add some water next. So that's auto tearing for me.
You know how we say tear, tar, whatever works for you, it clears the scales.
So now I'm adding the water.
Perfect.
So it's 500 grams of water going in there. And we're using our amazing, beautiful vegetable stock paste. We're just going to add that tablespoon in.
That's my favourite ingredient. So I always tell everybody that, the stock paste.
It is. And then we've just got a bit of salt and pepper. So I've ground down the salt and the pepper in the Thermomix so you can mill it down. So it's nice and fresh. And we're just going to tick that off. Tap next. And now we're just cooking for 15 minutes. So this is a super easy, simple soup to make in your Thermomix. So pop the lid on. Press play and we're ready to go.
Perfect. And that is delicious. Okay, so would you like to tell us a little bit more? Yes.
And we have there's so many soups like this with your Thermomix. So there's the lettuce soup, and I think Diana's going to show you all those as we, as a list of different other recipes that she's going to show you at the end. But there's the lettuce soup, there's the cucumber soup that we do, but they're all really quick like this. The tomato
soup's amazing.
Tomato soup. In fact, in the US, we use that as a demo recipe.
Yeah.
So.
And if you want to do green, you can do this, and the asparagus, all of those, yes.
Yes, yeah.
But cream.
There's broccoli, cauliflower, and you can have them chunky or you can have them pureed, but these ones are going to be pureed today. So is Iwona ready for us to go back to her yet? I think she had 4 minutes, so I think that's a bit longer.
Yes, so
no, I want to keep looking at the beach.
I still have one.
You can look at the beautiful beach.
Yes, I'm going to stay here.
Snow there?
This is amazing. You guys are awesome. You brought everything to a studio that you guys have there or something?
It's one of our family friends' place, and she rents this as an Airbnb. So she's let us use it to do our cooking demonstration, so you guys could get to see the beach in Australia.
just for us. Thank you. That's awesome.
And
All
the
right, so-
Thermomix, obviously.
And obviously,
And in
yeah.
fact, she's actually a Thermomix team leader as well. So
Yes, yeah.
We-
We love to
yeah.
have the family here. All the pros. Obviously.
correct.
We're going back
Correct,
to Iwona.
Yes,
Okay.
I still have 1 minute.
Oh,
But
okay.
Okay.
I love the zucchini soup. I making very often at home, and sometimes I just mix half zucchini, half green, like the English cucumber, and actually it's like a little bit different taste, more like fresher. Very good one. You can try that one too. Like the combination, mix half and half, zucchini and fresh cucumber.
That sounds great.
That's awesome. Iwona, you have to show us your mountains and the snow.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
We don't have snow. We are 75 today. Come on.
It snowed, but then it melted.
Yeah. No, mountains, they're from the other side.
Okay. Alrighty. So, but we're almost there to go to the
Almost
next
there.
step.
I have 13 seconds, so let's see.
Okay. So then you can dance. Do you know an Irish dance?
You have to see my legs, and I can show you in my camera. But you know, I used to live in Dublin for 5 years, so
Oh, wow.
very
Awesome.
familiar with the culture.
Okay. We got to the right person then.
See?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just here. Look at this. Nice
Yum.
saute spinach, onion, and garlic.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm adding the 10 ounces of arborio rice. So I have the carnaroli, so it's a little bit higher level than arborio. Organic, very good rice. So let me add the 10 ounces. Okay.
And we have to pay attention to the type of rice, right? Because
Yes.
sometimes it was jasmine, sometimes he wants the round one or arborio.
Yeah. For risotto, always risotto rice.
Yes.
Okay, 10 ounces done, and now 2 ounces of white wine. Okay, let me do that. Let me just stir. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, a little bit more.
It's wine. It's wine. You're fine.
Wine, yes. But my kids have to eat, so you know, you have to be worried about that
Yes.
too.
Okay.
Okay, done. And now I will cook for another 4 minutes. So let's go back to the beautiful Australian beach.
Okay. Perfect. Back to Perth.
Yes, back to Perth.
There we go. Hi, Natalee.
Hello, we're back. So I'm actually making the whole wheat soda bread. So I'm going to just push my start, and I have pre-soaked my my raisins in some whiskey already. So I've got them ready in a bowl here that I so I don't drip that. I'm just going to grab that. But you can see I've got my raisins there. I'm just draining them. So I've sort of pre-done those because that needs to be soaked. I normally soak them overnight. So I'm just going to go to next, and I'm going to go here and here because I've done both of those. So I'm sort of just skipping through a few steps. Next. Oops, hang on. I've gone.
No, that's right.
So I'm going to, and then just putting it there. I'm going ahead of myself here. And I've preheated my oven, and now I'm going to place in my whole wheat flour. So I've got my flour here.
Okay. So we're making the Irish soda bread.
Okay, and then I've got my all-purpose flour going in.
And the good thing is she already has one made, so she can show you the result.
I do have one made, and then I've also just got my baking powder, my sugar, and my my other 3 ingredients here, which is baking soda, salt, and sugar. So they're all just going in. I'm going to put next,
Perfect. So professional.
and now I'm going to put on my. I'm going to mix those. So it's just a quick mix together. And then I've got buttermilk. Now you can make your own buttermilk. Once you make butter, you've got the excess, which is buttermilk. You can use that, or you can just grab some buttermilk from the store.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to take that off. Go to next. And I'm going to add in my strained raisins that are going in there. And now I'm adding in my buttermilk, which I've got 12 ounces here.
There we go.
That's in. And I'll just go my large egg.
So you're going
Put
to
my
be
lid
mixing.
back on. Yeah, throwing my lid around. And now I'm just going to mix that together.
Is that a 25-second step?
It's just like 20 seconds, so it's not very long. It's just going to mix that up.
Perfect. Then we'll stay with you.
And then once it kneads, I'm just going to go to the next step, and it's going to knead. And once it kneads, then we're going to put you onto my other sister, Kate, who's going to start her recipe, Irish whiskey. So I'm just going to go next, and I'm just going to show you that so you can see. So it's just mixed all that together.
Uh-huh.
And now it's going to knead for 1 minute. So while it's kneading, I'm just going to, like I said, we're going to jump across to Kate. So I'm just going to start that. So that's going to knead. Kate's going to start hers.
Hi everyone. Hello, how you going? So we're going to be doing the Irish coffee. We've got the recipe ready to go from the Cookie Doo platform, and we'll just start the recipe there. So the first step is inserting our butterfly whisk, which is this one. Try and get you to see in there. So we want to pop that in behind the highest blade and give that a little turn so that it pops in there. It doesn't fully lock in, so you just need to make sure that that's got a little bit of resistance when you're using the whisk, and we don't want to use that above speed 4. If you're following a guided recipe, it will keep it below 4 anyway, so it's only in manual mode you need to be really aware of not going above speed 4.
Perfect.
Pop that one there, and we're going to add our cream. So we're using fresh whipping cream here. And we're going to add a tablespoon of our icing sugar. And then tip that one off. That will go next. Popping our lid on. Now I'm going to take the lid cap off because for when we're whipping cream, we do need to listen carefully for the change because we don't want to end up with butter. So we are going to follow our instructions and go. And so I'm going to have to listen to this one. It's only will depend on the cream that you're using, how fresh the cream is, to how long this takes. And the setting does have speed 3, so we're just going to generally listen. Hopefully, just be a minute, but I think it's really good to watch part of this so you can see this step rather than pre-doing it.
And Kate can also take the lid off, so she can also do that as well as listening.
Yeah, and I'm thinking probably around a minute I'll start to check in with that. So we've still got 30 seconds. But any fresh cream you can use, but different brands might take a little bit longer. And obviously the fresher it is, sometimes that's
The longer it takes.
to whip that into peak.
The older the cream, the quicker it will whip.
So you're waiting for a change of sound. Is that correct?
Yes, we are waiting for a change of sound. So that is starting to change there. I'm just going to check that one just now, which is, it's not too bad actually.
But just give them just have a look at how that looks. See how it's starting to form peaks. And so what we do is the liquid around the top will push all that down, and then that will get whipped up more into the cream.
I'm just pushing that down the edges so it's going to be down around those blades more. Pop that there, thanks Nat. Pop the lid back on, and again we're listening, so we'll just press play. So it's just getting quieter. Just keep checking in very quickly because it'll only be incremental, which is why we wanted to show you. Yeah, that's definitely good.
Right.
Maybe even a little. So you're wanting it to be sticking on the side.
Beautiful.
So it's not moving, so you've got
Perfect.
soft peaks. So while I'm going to be popping, I just want to show you this little tip here. You can use your piping bags. In Australia, we do have these in the mix shop to purchase these. So they are reusable piping bags, and they come with the different nozzles. I'm not sure if you get those in the US, but we do in Australia. So I've just popped, the tip here is to pop it in a glass and fold it down and open it so that we can get the cream in easily when you're doing this yourself. Thanks, Nat. And then you can just pop that in as you go. So it's a bit easier to pour that in. And we'll pop that in here. Once I've got it in the bag, we're going to transfer that into the fridge to make that cold and set better.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to Iwona and then we'll come back to you to see how you're doing. And I love that for you, the Thermomix is also a she. You were like, when you hear her.
Oh, you do need to listen.
You were saying that,
With cream, you will really need to listen at that last bit. And it literally goes quiet, and that's when you know it's done.
Yeah, and the good thing with the TM7 is that we can take the lid off to check that at any point. So it's really easy to do that and just check in until you get familiar with that sound. Because if you do leave it too long, you'll get butter and it will separate.
Oh, you'll get butter and buttermilk. So
buttermilk,
then you can make your soda bread if that happens.
Yes, but the sound is very different. Yes, thank you. Alrighty, so Iwona, hello.
Hello.
What
Back
are
in
we at?
Colorado. So now I have to add the vegetable stock, and Natalie on the very beginning with the first recipe show you the vegetable stock you can make in the Thermomix. I already pre-made with the water, so 25 ounces.
So that is your own vegetable stock, but instead of being paste, you got it you have it with water. Okay.
Yeah. So instead buying in the boxes,
Yeah, of course.
you can make your own. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Next, and now they're asking for 2 vegetable stock cubes. I don't use that because I made my stock a little bit stronger, so I don't have to use the cubes.
Okay.
So let's go next. And now I will cook for 8 minutes my risotto. So let's go back to Australia.
Perfect.
Let's travel.
Thank you. Let's travel again. And yeah, we'll also do a tour on Cookie Do soon. Alrighty.
We're back to me with the bread dough. So that's done, it's kneading. So I am going to pop it out here. It says transfer to a piece of parchment paper, or I'm just going to work it on a silpat mat.
Okay.
And then actually I'm going to have, could you grab that flour for me out of Kylie's bag, because I used all my flour in my dough. So it wants a heavily floured surface. So I've got the silpat mat, which will help, but I'm also just getting Emma to throw down some flour for me. So it's
Emma's helping us with the tech.
She's amazing. She's our technology, and she's also anything with Thermomix. She's great at as well.
Of course, she was born with it.
She was born with
it. That's right.
She's an expert.
Yes.
So this is obviously a really wet dough because it's got all the raisins and everything in it, and the whiskey, yes, that's what it's called.
Yes. There are whole generations that are trained to hear tittering and know that that's when the meal's ready. The amazing meal is ready.
All right. I'm going to put that over there. And just rub some more on top. Grab some as well. All right, so you want to make sure it's highly floured, like I said, so you can put it into a little ball. Hopefully you can all see me there.
Right.
And you want to try and not play with it too much. You want to be really as quick as you can with it. And then I'm going to do a cut in it like this, quite a deep cut.
Oh, there you go.
Sides. Yeah, so you have that in there. So when you put it on your tray, it's going to look pretty rough like that.
Okay. What is so Irish about this one?
Well, this is just soda bread. So the reason that it's Irish is the soda bread concept is that we're using baking soda instead of yeast to make a bread.
Okay.
So we have a few different ones on the Cook I Do, but this is literally how you're going to get those into the oven like that. So I will put that there, and I can show you what it looks like once it's cooked. So this is the one that's pre-made. So you can see the nice cross on it there.
Looks amazing. Yeah.
So we can't, when it was baking, the smell was so divine. We're like, we want to eat this now, but I had to keep it to show you all. So yeah, so now we're going to head across to Kylie. Her zucchini soup's ready, so we're going to whip that up and show you what that looks like.
Awesome.
Okay, I might just take that lid off. Just show the cooked zucchini. Try not to tilt that too far. There you go. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite chunky. So if you like your soup chunky and you don't want to blend it, you've got the option as well. But this is a blended soup. And the Thermomix does an amazing job at that. I'm just going to put my lid back on. And click next. Oh, sorry, I did miss my butter. I'm not having dairy at the moment, so we are skipping the cream, but we are going to add the butter into here. So let's pop that in. So then you would add your cream to make it really nice and creamy.
Perfect.
But I find the Thermomix does a beautiful job, and you can pretty much skip that because it blends it beautifully. So I'm just going to blend this for a minute and on speed 8 and just press go.
Okay, so I will give them a tour on Cookie Dough for a second. That way we can have it that minute. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to be sharing the screen, and you can see here the zucchini soup that she's preparing, and this is what she was skipping, the cream cheese over here, because you can make substitutions obviously with Thermomix. So this is what we're making today. We're making the Irish soda bread, the risotto with spinach and peas, the zucchini soup, and the Irish coffee. We wanted to make a lot of green recipes, but we also wanted to make some Irish recipes as well, right? You have a combination of both when you do the party. But we also put together a recipe folder so you could see a lot of recipes. So we have, you see, these are a lot of green recipes that don't have to be Irish per se, but at least you'll be wearing green. So you have vinaigrette and you have lemonades. The mint lemonade is amazing. You have lemonades with mint, with parsley, that can make it green. You can obviously make a pesto or absolutely a guacamole any time of the year. You don't have to wait for March 17th for that. We have green goddess salads, or you see these lamb cutlets. This spinach and pea puree is amazing. I've tried it, and with the lamb cutlets as well, it's really good. We use this recipe all the time in our demos. The broccoli salad, it's a few minutes and it's delicious. I did try these green smoothie pancakes, and they're really good as they look like. And we have, again, St. Patrick's Day smoothie and a lot of other things. And sorry, we have someone that I need to mute. One second, I need to mute someone at the same time. So there we go. And what else we have? Let's go and look for the word St. Patrick's. And when you make a search, you're going to have, let me take Spanish out of the way. You're going to have some results, right? I have 14 results here just on the word St. Patrick's. But instead of recipes, always, don't forget that you can click here and you can go to collections. And when you go to collections in any word that you're looking for, sometimes you'll find something really interesting. For example, this time I can come here and this is going to be way more Irish, right? We have here the Irish potato soup and the Irish cream and pistachio fudge, or the Brussels sprouts, of course, scones, and much more. So if you're looking for recipe ideas, make searches in Cookie Dough. It's really fun. And if not, ask your consultant. You always, they're gonna help you with that. Alrighty, we are going back to, you're good? Kylie, you're good?
Yep.
Yes,
Alright,
Kylie.
we're good to go. Right, so that's blended my soup beautifully. Whoop, watch that lid, it's hot. And pop it upside down, saves a mess going on the counter. What we're gonna do is just pop some out. So
You could show them in the bowl if you want.
Oh, I'll do that. Yep. Okay, cool. You can see that nice liquid green. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
And pouring that onto the spatula so that can pour out.
Do you want me to do it on my side?
No, it's fine.
Oh, that's a good trick.
Yeah, around here, that's better.
So you can see it actually mitigates any splash if you pour it onto this spatula instead of just pouring it directly into the bowl.
I didn't know that trick. Good.
And then you can just scrub it out with our super spatulas. And then we'll just do a pre-clean.
And we put it into a bowl here because we don't have the ThermoServe bowls in the US, but they do here. So if anyone's watching from Australia, you'd obviously put it into your ThermoServe bowl to keep it warm.
It's gonna keep it warm for 2 or 3 hours, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, amazing. Hot or cold.
And then we're just sprinkling some
A bit of cilantro.
cilantro on the top there.
Aww. cutie. All right, that one's picture ready.
Yes, is it ready? So we can move that one across with our bread.
Awesome.
So we're making our lunch today, so we're all sorted.
Sweet bread. And then I have actually just put some water in that mixing bowl with the dough. So I'm going to put that on for a pre-clean.
Okay.
And then normally on my class, I show you how I flick that out on a speed 10, but I have to go too far to get the water here. So I've just filled it up while we were waiting with water. But if you need to flick out dough from your blade or from any food, you just do a speed 10, 2 seconds, and it will flick anything out to the sides. And I think I said on our last class, I'm hoping that we get that put on the top here with all of our other our quick modes, and we get one of those put there. So
Turbo.
We need to ask for that one, or you can use turbo, but as well at a pinch. Okay.
Awesome.
So Kate is going to go next.
All right, perfect.
So where we left off, we had just finished the cream, and the next step is to remove your butterfly, which I've already pre-cleaned this, but just wanted to reiterate that definitely remove where it says, because we don't want to chop that up in the next steps.
Okay.
So removing the butterfly, and then we are transferring our whipped cream that we popped in the piping bag into our fridge to set, and then fridge clean and dry the mixing bowl, which I've pre-done for you already. And the next steps we're going to jump into is our brewed coffee. So adding our brewed coffee, you can do this with, if you've got a coffee machine, you can grab your coffee from there. If you in the tips below on our screen, our recipes, it also shares that you can use instant if that's what you've got. So whichever way you prefer, you can brew up your fresh coffee. And I'm just going to re-tear my scales and start adding, actually this won't. So we need 600 grams of the coffee. Just going to pour.
Great.
Oh, so close. There we go. So we've got fresh coffee there, and then it's going to auto tear off for our next one, which is our brown sugar. So we've got that here. So we'll add that one in, and I've pre-weighed these, so we'll just pop that in. And that's going to auto tear as well. Let that do its thing. And then go next, and it's going to heat up. So we've got a 6-minute cook with this, just to blend all those together and to incorporate that sugar. So while it's doing that, we'll jump to, we'll go back to Iwona.
Iwona's last step, yes. Okay, so we'll go to Iwona because she has a last step, and then we'll come back to you.
And is Iwona ready there?
It looks like she is, yes.
Perfect, right.
Awesome, perfect timing.
The back of the green peas, and a little bit wet, so I couldn't touch.
Okay.
Almost the last ingredients. The last one for cooking. So 5 ounces of frozen peas. Okay. Let me just add. Okay, 5 ounces. Done. And cook for another 4 minutes. So I'm going back to Australia.
And in the meantime, you can look for the button to go back to horizontal.
Oh yes. I am not. I see myself on horizontal.
Because when you unmuted yourself, you turn into vertical.
Okay. I will.
Alrighty.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
So while you're done here, and Natalee, so do you want to tell me a little bit of Australian offers that you guys have right now? And
yes, actually, Kylie will do that.
If you tell me yours, I'll tell you ours.
And Kate, the children.
So at the moment, we have got some amazing offers. Em, you can bring the bag. There's a shopper bag for $25 that you can add to your purchase. And these are fantastic if you want to go traveling. So school holidays, a lot of people take their Thermomixes traveling, and
in America in the RV.
Caravans for us. So these are awesome. So they will protect your Thermomix, and it's a really quite compact travel bag to take along. So at the cart, if you're in Australia, you can actually add this for $25. So that's awesome.
And then you have your little bag, your carry bag for the actual base of your Thermomix as well. Has some nice little straps on it, so you can actually carry that around pretty easily.
Yeah. And they travel really well. Obviously, consultants use these bags as well. So, which brings me to another offer at the moment here in Australia. If you want to join the team, please reach out. And I think Diana will have some links if you have any questions.
When I post the video.
If you want to join the team, then reach out to us and have a chat. We'd love to have a conversation about joining the team. over in the States and here as well. So
Awesome.
anything else we're missing? And we do have a thermoserver offer at the moment. So if you're hosting with one host and 2 guests, you can access these amazing rewards as well. We have host rewards as well. I'm not going to go on about those right now because they change regularly, but contact us to let us know. We'll ask what the current offers are as well.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. So that's what we have in Australia, right? And Australia has been doing this much longer than we have in the US. So we always look up to you guys and see what you're doing. And we know that you're very professional because you've been doing this for so many years. So here what we have right now, actually, Natalee, you want to say it? You're in both, you have a food in each country right now. So would you like to say what we have in US?
What our promotion is at the moment, we have the grocery gift card, so it's a Visa gift card, and so if you buy your Thermomix at the moment, you can have the opportunity to get 0% up until the 15th of March with the $100 gift card. So that's an awesome promotion for us in America. Up to date, we haven't had a promotion with the TM7, so now's a great time to get it. If you need the 0%, take advantage of that right now.
Perfect. Yes. So we have.
Did you need to add something else to your list? I think Kylee forgot.
And in Australia as well, we do have a 0% interest-free offer as well with our partner. So reach out to us and ask us how you can get that set up.
I'm pretty sure you guys have that all the time, don't you?
We do. But we do also have an additional offer where it's $150 cash back on that offer as well. So it's a great time to get your Thermomix on your bench.
In either country.
In either country, right? So now we're comparing sites. So yeah, here we have the 0%, starting at 0% for 18 months. And this offer runs until March 15th. And yes, but I mean, it's always a great time to have a Thermomix because at the end of the day, right, I will not wait for, I would, some people are like, no, I'm going to wait until it's an amazing gift or whatever. I'm like, that's 3 months that you're not going to have a Thermomix. I want to cook with my Thermomix every
they don't understand that though, Diana, because a Thermomix is one of those products that once you get it, you realize how much you needed it.
Yep.
It's probably the only product I can think of that you love it more the longer you have it.
Absolutely. And look, the money that we've saved over the 20 years that we've had our Thermomixes on our bench, it's probably about $2,000 a year at least.
And our health.
No takeaway, great health.
Yeah. Yes.
And building a business as well. So,
yes,
it's your business in a box.
Yes.
There you go.
Totally. I agree totally. That's perfect. All right. So we have Iwona ready now. Let's see. Hi, Iwona.
Hi. So I'm ready now, and actually great because next step was like allow the risotto rest between 1 and 2 minutes in the mixing bowl. So already done.
That happened. And I want to say something. All this time that Iwona has been doing this risotto, you might think, oh, this is a very long recipe. No. The time that we have been in Australia, Iwona will have been sitting in her couch, okay? So this is not a difficult recipe. We just happen to be busy showing you 4 recipes. All right, go ahead.
And let's go back to the very beginning. I will tell you how exactly takes time. I can't go to the main.
It shows you the total time there, right?
Yes. So show me the total time. Actually, it's 15 minutes preparation and 30 minutes cooking, total time. So it's like 15 minutes cooking because 15 minutes preparation and 15 minutes cooking. So it's not really like long recipe.
Not bad at all, no.
Nope, not at all. So my risotto is pretty much ready. So now I will add the
Parmesan that you grated.
Parmesan cheese. Yes, let me add. Mix with spatula. But it looks beautiful. But I see the rice because it's also like, depend of the rice. I have to stay like 1 more minute sit in the mixing bowl. So it will be thicker.
It needs to be sitting there? Okay. But you can show us, right?
Sure, yes. Because it's really like, every rice is different.
Yeah.
But need a little bit more sit and absorb the liquid. It's beautiful, look.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
And for people what they made before risotto at home in the regular pots, how hard is it? It's not like hard-wise to make it, but you have to stay next to the pot on the stove and stir and stir and stir because you can burn.
Yeah.
So
and you
Thermomix
have been
control the burn.
and you have been hanging out with us. So yeah.
Exactly. And I was like, watching the ladies in Australia
Yes.
having fun, and I had some drink.
Perfect.
And Thermomix control the temperature, so you don't have to worry about the burning.
Okay, perfect. So while you get it out of the bowl, we're going to go and see that Irish coffee that we're going to finish. And Natalee, you guys are muted.
We're unmuted.
Oh, no, you're not. You're good. Okay, go ahead.
Right.
So we're back to look at our Irish coffee. We've just done our 6-minute cook, and in that time, one of the things I love about Thermomix is in those 6 minutes I can go and do something else. As Iwona just pointed out, it gives you time to free up to do other things without burning. So we're going to go next and see what we're going to add our whiskey now.
Kate's got the real deal, the Irish.
Yep, it's got
Irish whiskey that you
whiskey. You can use any whiskey, I believe, that you prefer. We've got 90 to 100 grams of our whiskey, so we'll just add that in. Tear our scales and add that in. So I'll pre-weigh those to make it a bit easier today. And then we're going to just mix that for 4 seconds to incorporate those together. So just a quick little whiz together.
And that's it.
And I love as well that Thermomix shows the different colours as what the heat is, so we can visually see how hot the bowls are. And the insulation obviously with the 7 is a lot better because we can still touch the bowl. And then we are going to divide between our 6 mugs. So I'm only going to make one up for us today. So we're going to pop. Don't have to see, can you bring that in? Sorry.
No problem.
Just don't want to spill that on. So we're just going to fill our cup with our blended coffee mix.
Between the soup, the bread, and the coffee, that room must smell amazing.
It does smell.
Yep, it definitely does.
Smells really nice with the whiskey in it as well.
It's like a butterscotchy
It is a
kind of a
butterscotch
scent.
smell. Okay, so then it says to divide those, and then our whipped cream, which I've retrieved from the refrigerator. It's in our piping bag, so I'm just going to mix that down. Might actually put a little bit more in there. Whoop. So the jug's designed to pour out easily to make life easier for us, and then we're going to pop this on top. Oops, just going straight in.
It's going to sit on top because the cream will float.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm not doing this very elegantly, but
That looks
Yeah.
amazing, Kate.
Amazing.
see, anybody can do this. If I can do this, anybody can do this. And then we've just got a little bit of our nutmeg. If you want to, one's optional, and we'll just sprinkle that on top.
Way healthier and better than Starbucks.
It is. And then again, with your Thermomix, you could possibly even mill down your own nutmeg, but there we have our Irish coffee ready to go.
That is
So
so
we-
beautiful. Thank you.
It is very beautiful.
Thank you.
So we'll
Thank
have
you.
to-
Oh, well, so please, guys, get ready for a picture with everything that you were making. Do we have any questions? People that, all of you that have been in the class.
I just want to point out before everyone drops off that in the background of this house, far in the back there is Garden Island. It's our Navy base, and one of our large Navy bases. And we have a lot of Americans coming here with the AUKUS program in the future. So if anyone is watching and is related to that program and wants to get a Thermomix when they get here, obviously these Australian girls can help you out.
Of
So
course.
you can reach out to me if you're from America, and I can connect you with my sisters.
Awesome. I love that. That's great. Do we have any questions while we're getting ready with all the picture ready items?
I'm just getting out.
Visiting us today, and we're still going to post this on YouTube, so some people will post later some questions that we'll answer. I will definitely have all the links here and all the information from the recipes to your contact, all of that. But if you guys don't have anything to say, we've been here for 45 minutes, which is the perfect time that we wanted to be. And we're waiting for Iwona. I think she's also already perfect. Let me go and add her as well here. And then I'll add myself as well. Here we are.
We
at you
need that
guys.
picture because that cream
45
is
minutes and
melting.
look at all the things that we made. This is awesome. Okay, you know what? I said I was not going to take the picture during the class, but I will. So, and Emma, we need Emma too. She was helping us.
Oh, yeah.
She can be like,
Yeah.
"Ta-da!" There you go. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so 1, 2, everybody looking? That's awesome. Great. Thank you so much. Okay, and if we don't have any more questions, thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to stop the recording. And
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. And thank you guys. You guys were so professional putting together that place, bringing 3 Thermomixes, having the banners, all the ingredients. That was amazing and so special for us to be able to travel with you and be in the summer for a little bit. We're craving summer right now, so that's awesome. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you, Iwona. We're doing this every single month and you don't miss anyone, any month. You want to educate everybody with our recipes and I love that. So thank you so much for being here. And yeah, what we're getting in the chat is thank you. Like they understood, there were no questions. Everything was very well explained. So, but we will.
Hopefully they understood our accents.
Yeah.
So hopefully they understood all our accents.
Yes, and then we have a lot of accents here. Yes. All right, so thank you so much. And 1 sec. There.
And thank you, Diana, for being with us every month.
Saying it today.
Our
Yes,
moderator.
Thank you.